Do you believe in ghosts? Welcome to the thrilling world of the paranormal, teetering between reality and the inexplicable. From chilling whispers to vanishing shadows, these mysteries captivate and intrigue us, skeptics and believers alike. Haunting tales spark curiosity and fear, daring us to question our understanding. Come on a journey to visit the most haunted places in the world. Are you ready to explore the unknown? But before we do, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Our first stop, the Tower of London, a place steeped in history and mystery. This ancient fortress has witnessed a myriad of executions and imprisonments over the centuries. Notably, Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII's ill-fated queen, was beheaded here. Many visitors have reported sightings of her ghost, often seen carrying her severed head. From the chilling White Tower to the infamous Bloody Tower, the Tower of London is a hotbed of spectral activity. Have you heard of any other ghostly tales from the Tower of London? Now, let's venture to the eerie Aokigahara Forest in Japan. Known as the Sea of Trees, this forest is infamous for its ghostly reputation. With a somber history as the #2 suicide hotspot in the world, with up to 105 bodies found here each year in spite of the fact that many victims are never found. The forest's high density of trees, combined with the fact it is common for compasses to malfunction here, makes it all too easy to get lost fast. The Aokigahara Forest is said to be populated by the spirits of those who ended their lives here and also demons. Many visitors claim to have had encounters with these restless souls, adding to the chilling allure of this dense, dark woodland. We could do a whole deep dive video into this mysterious place with all the strange happenings here. Let me know in the comments if you are interested. What are your thoughts about this forest and its ghostly reputation? Next, we travel to the chilling Eastern State Penitentiary in the United States. This Gothic structure, once the most famous and expensive prison in the world, is a stark reminder of the harsh conditions its inmates faced. Built in 1829, it was designed to inspire penitence, or true regret, in the hearts of convicts. The penitentiary's gloomy halls and solitary confinement cells were home to many notorious criminals, including the infamous Al Capone. The torturous conditions combined with the high death rate have led many to believe that the penitentiary is haunted. Reports of eerie sounds, shadowy figures, and chilling paranormal experiences abound. The prison closed its heavy iron gates in 1971, but even today, visitors report strange occurrences. Ghostly whispers echo through the cell blocks, and cold spots appear without reason. These chilling tales add another layer of intrigue to this historic landmark. Have you ever visited, or would you consider visiting this haunted penitentiary? From prisons to homes, our next stop is the Monte Cristo Homestead in Australia. This grand Victorian manor holds a tragic past. The Crawley family, who once owned the homestead, met with several unfortunate events, leading to their untimely deaths. Today, it's said their spirits still wander the old family home. Visitors report eerie encounters, from strange noises to ghosts of the Crawleys themselves. The Monte Cristo Homestead, a chilling testament to life beyond death. Do you have any Australian ghost stories to share? Our journey now takes us to the Castle of Good Hope in South Africa. This star-shaped fortress, built in the 17th century, is steeped in history and mystery. Whispers of the supernatural echo through its stone walls. Visitors have reported sightings of a tall, spectral gentleman, a figure from a bygone era. Another ghost, a lady in grey, is said to wander the castle grounds, her presence a chilling reminder of the past. Both visitors and employees have reported hearing voices and footsteps in the dungeon and in the building's narrow corridors. Also, it is said that the bell in the bell tower sometimes rings on its own. What's crazy is, the bell tower was bricked up centuries ago, therefore it should be impossible for anyone to ring the bell. Have you heard of any other ghostly tales from South Africa? Next, we descend into the chilling Catacombs of Paris, also known as the Empire of Death and the world's largest cemetery, with the remains of over 6 million people laid to rest there. The catacombs, located 65 feet underground, are a vast network of old quarry tunnels now filled with the bones of the dead. These confusing tunnels stretch about 186 miles. As you navigate the narrow, winding tunnels, they say don't wander off, because there is no phone signal or maps, and it's easy to get lost. There is a famous story about Philibert Aspert, who wandered into the depths in 1793, but never found his way out. Many visitors have reported feeling an unsettling presence, a sense of being watched or followed. Some attribute this to the spirits of the deceased, forever trapped in the cold, dark underground. The catacombs, a chilling journey into the city of the dead, where the echoes of the past reverberate with every step you take. A place that reminds us of the transient nature of life and the enduring mystery of what comes after. So, would you dare to explore the Catacombs of Paris? Let us know in the comments. Now, let's check into a different kind of terror, the Stanley Hotel. Nestled in the picturesque Colorado Rockies, it may look serene, but don't be fooled. This is the place that inspired Stephen King's chilling novel, The Shining. The Stanley Hotel is infamous for its paranormal activity. Guests have reported the eerie sounds of children playing in the halls late at night, even when no children are present. Even more chilling, many have captured ghostly apparitions in their photographs, forever etched into their memories and their negatives. Imagine waking up to the sound of phantom children or seeing spectral figures in your vacation photos. So, would you dare to spend a night at the Stanley Hotel? Let us know in the comments. Next, our journey takes us across the Atlantic to Poveglia Island in Italy, known as the most haunted island in the world and also called the Island of Ghosts. Its history is as dark as its reputation. Throughout the centuries, Poveglia served as a quarantine station and mass grave for victims of the bubonic plague, and later a mental hospital. Its grounds are said to be soaked with the despair of those who suffered within its confines. Visitors have reported hearing anguished screams echoing in the wind, and seeing ghosts of the former patients, forever trapped on the island. Poveglia Island, a chilling reminder of the past that continues to haunt the present. Would you dare to visit this island of forgotten souls? We now find ourselves back in England, at the ancient Ram Inn, reputed as one of the most haunted houses in the country. This 12th century inn is said to be home to over 20 spirits, one of the most infamous being a witch who was burned at the stake, her spirit forever trapped within these ancient walls. Visitors often recount unsettling experiences, such as feeling an invisible hand pushing them or hearing the whispers of ghostly voices in the dead of night. The ancient Ram Inn, a house filled not with guests but with ghostly residents. Would you be brave enough to spend a night here? Let us know in the comments. Now, we set sail across the Atlantic and find ourselves aboard the Queen Mary, a retired ocean liner with a history that's as haunting as the spirits it harbors. Moored permanently in Long Beach, California, this majestic ship is said to be haunted by the spirits of those who met their untimely end aboard. Visitors have reported seeing apparitions in 1930s clothing, hearing mysterious knocks, and even the cries of children echoing in the empty halls. The Queen Mary, a ship that may have retired from sailing the seas, but continues its voyage into the supernatural. Would you dare to step aboard? Leaving the seas behind, our journey now takes us to the Myrtles Plantation, one of America's most haunted homes. Nestled in the heart of Louisiana, this antebellum estate is said to be home to at least 12 ghosts. Visitors have reported chilling encounters with apparitions, feeling sudden cold spots, and even capturing ghostly figures in photographs. Unexplained phenomena and eerie occurrences are a part of everyday life at the Myrtles Plantation, a house with more than its fair share of ghostly inhabitants. Would you dare to spend a night? Tell us in the comments below. From the eerie silence of the Myrtles Plantation, we now traverse south of the border to the haunting island of the Dolls in Mexico, where you will find over 4,000 mutilated dolls around. In a chilling tribute to a lost soul, this small island is adorned with countless dolls, hung by the island's only inhabitant in an attempt to appease the spirit of a drowned girl. Visitors have reported unsettling experiences, including instances where the doll's eyes seem to follow them and whispers that seem to echo from nowhere. There is a really bizarre ending or twist to this story. Barrera, the only inhabitant of the island, was found dead in 2001 in the same spot he claimed to have found the dead girl 50 years earlier. Would you dare to visit? For sure this place gives me the creeps. Now, let's journey back to the United States and delve into the labyrinthine halls of the Winchester Mystery House, a 24,000 square foot mansion. The house's architecture is an enigma in itself, featuring stairways that ascend into the ceiling, doors that open onto brick walls, rooms without floors, and corridors that wind aimlessly. This peculiar mansion was constructed by Sarah Winchester, a woman believed to be tormented by the phantoms of those slain by the deadly Winchester rifles. To appease these spirits, Sarah held seances late at night and would usually start new construction plans the following morning. Non-stop, disorganized construction would go on up until her death. Some believe she may have opened a portal to the spirit world that still remains open today. After her death and the public tours began, it didn't take long for the popularity of the house to soar due to spirit sightings and other paranormal activity there. In fact, the legend of this haunted mansion grew so large that even Harry Houdini himself decided to make a visit to debunk this idea of the dead making contact with humans. However, after visiting the seance room at midnight for himself, Houdini admitted that there was no explanations he could offer for the oddities he witnessed there. Furthermore, Houdini called it a house full of mysteries. This name caught on, and later, the mansion became known as the Winchester Mystery House. So is it an architectural marvel or a manifestation of a haunted mind? You decide. From the enigmatic architecture of the Winchester Mystery House, we now take you across the Atlantic to the haunting remnants of Pendle Hill. Located in Lancashire, England, this hill is steeped in a chilling history. In the 17th century, it was the scene of one of England's most infamous witch trials. 12 people from the area surrounding Pendle Hill were accused of murder by witchcraft, 10 of whom were executed by hanging. Even today, the hill and its surrounding areas are said to be haunted by the spirits of the accused witches. Visitors have reported strange occurrences, such as sudden temperature drops, ghost sightings, and unexplained noises. Some have even claimed to feel an invisible presence, a chilling brush against their skin as they walk the trails. The most haunted area is said to be the old Pendle Inn, where many of the accused witches were believed to have met. Here, patrons have reported seeing the specter of an old woman, believed to be one of the executed witches, roaming the premises. Pendle Hill, a place of natural beauty or a spectral hill of witches. Are these stories mere folklore, or do these restless spirits still roam this hill? We leave it to you to decide. Next, we will venture into Romania. We now move to the haunting echoes of the Hoia-Baciu forest in Romania, which many believe to be the most haunted forest in the world, and has captivated the minds of people for centuries. The forest has a long history of unexplained sightings and inexplicable supernatural activity. It is believed to be a portal to another realm, where spirits and otherworldly beings reside. Often referred to as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania, this forest is notorious for its strange occurrences and disappearances, from UFO sightings to inexplicable feelings of anxiety among visitors. Also, let's not forget that this forest sits inside of vampire country. The most famous area within this forest is the circular clearing known as the Dead Zone, where no trees grow and electronic devices mysteriously malfunction. According to local legends, a shepherd once entered the forest with his flock of sheep and mysteriously disappeared. He and his sheep were never seen again, and his fate remains a mystery to this day. This just one story of many alleged disappearances and possible UFO abductions. Will you dare to step into this forest after the sun goes down? Or would the tales of the frightened locals and the inexplicable phenomena keep you at bay? Having journeyed through some of the most haunted places across the globe, we pause to reflect on the chilling tales we've encountered. From the spectral prisoners of the Tower of London to Pendle Hill in England, from the whispering woods of the Hoia-Baciu forest in Romania to the doll-laden trees of Mexico's Island of the Dolls, we've traversed a world steeped in mystery and fear. Each location holds a unique story, a testament to the enduring power of legends and the human fascination with the unknown. As we've explored these places, we've not only confronted our fears, but also gained a deeper understanding of the cultures and histories that birthed these tales of the supernatural. Now it's your turn to contribute. Have you visited any of these places? Do you have your own tales to tell? Or perhaps you know of other haunted locations that we haven't covered yet? Share your experiences, thoughts, and suggestions in the comments below. Your input might just shape the direction of our next haunting journey. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, every shadow has a story.